Hello, when creating that atmosphere and tension before the drums and bass drop, we often jump straight into our favourite pre-made noise samples, dedicated presets and synths, filling our projects up with more and more plugins. Apart from a bit of reverb and delay, we often overlook the rest of the parameters that can be automated to create an awesome build-up without having to add any more devices onto our chains. In this example, I'm going to show you how to combine the release and the reverb that's built into the synths that we use to create a big and exciting sound. And then afterwards, I'm going to show you how I can use another automated parameter to add even more tension to this effect by adding a bit of noise to the build-up. In this example, I'm going to be using Native Instruments Massive, but this can be applied to almost any synth that has an ADSR envelope and the use of some other effects as well. Let's check it out. So first, using a machine jam from Native Instruments, I quickly threw together a melody. So let's have a quick listen to the original version. Everything's pretty flat and boring at the minute. I've not added any other loops or anything else to improve the build. Okay, so first I'm going to solo out the layer of melody, and I'm still going to use the normal effects like reverb and that are built in within the synth. I'm just going to center that as well so we can hear it a bit better. Okay, so there's the dry and wet control for the reverb that's built into Massive. You can also use the dimension expander if we wanted, another effect. Now I want to take it a little bit further, and I want to use the ADSR envelope found on the 4th envelope on Massive, and I want to start affecting the release as well. So first let's configure them so they're ready to be automated with Ableton. We'll just do those two for now. Okay, and now I'm going to start drawing in some automation. And now when I start adding the release, you can really hear the effect it has. It's very powerful. The combination of that and the reverb really makes things sound bigger. And in parts like this, where you've got like a repeat in the melody, and you're just slowly building it up, that release trick will really work. Especially when in the drop afterwards it goes back to normal, you get a really good contrast out of the two. It sounds great. Let's just have a quick listen to that. Now the reason I like to do this when using Massive so much is that the synth has a built-in noise generator. Noise is very commonly used in music production for a variety of reasons and effect. It has lots of applications. Building tension before a song drops is a very common practice. Now being able to do this within the synth itself is quick, and the sound fits into the mix a lot better than trying to balance everything around because you're using separate synths and loops to achieve the same effect. I'm just going to quickly automate the noise parameters on these melodies, and then we can have a listen. Okay, so now let's hear it all together. There we go. Without having to add any more plugins or use any extra tools, it's possible to create a great sounding effect just with some simple ADSR automation and a touch of effects that are built in with the synth you're using, or even just adding on some extras. This can be really good if your setup struggles, you know, running a lot of plugins, and it's a great way of getting to grips with attack, decay, sustain and release and how that affects the sound. These controls open up a lot of potential, and the use of them within your synth, automating them, combining it with other features and other parameters, you can get some incredibly sounding effects. Like, you should really check it out. I recommend playing around with those things. So anyway, thank you for listening. I hope you've learned something from today, and you know, don't forget to slam that subscribe button. Help us out, we really need to get growing. Thank you very much.
Keep on listening to your life.